What's up, guys? It's been a minute since we've talked. I've posted a lot of videos of some tractor pulling, but let's give you an update on a tractor. So yeah, let's get the shop opened up and I'll give you guys an update on it. All right, so here is the tractor we're going to talk about, the John Deere G. Now, before we discuss the tractor, I'm sure a lot of people are going to mention this. Yeah, the beard's gone. We cut her off I don't know, a while back, a couple weeks ago. Need a change. So yeah, looking fresh, you know. But let's talk about the John Deere G. We bought the tractor earlier this year in, when did we buy it? March, maybe? February? Either February or March is when we bought it and picked it up. I've made some videos about it, so what we have done so far to the tractor is take the bowl gears out and put lighter bowl gears in it. So we did that. That's really easy to do and would recommend doing that. That's a good weight reduction. So we did that, and then we needed to, I think I made the video, so we did the bowl gears. The cam was still in the tractor, so we pulled the cam out of the tractor and sent that up to Brian. I have not made a video on YouTube, I don't think, of this right here. This is missing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I haven't made a video of that. So let's get into that. So I told you when I was up at Palmyra, Missouri for that tractor pull, the reason we went up there was to get parts. So, I mean, that's the whole reason. It was a great time, great tractor pull. We're going to be going again, but the main focus was to get parts for this. So, the tractor had a 9 3/8 stroke crank in it. And it has a 7.5-inch bore. Since it was already a part, the competition that this tractor is going to be pulling with is very, very high. I mean, a lot of them are running, 883, 940, 1,000 cubic inch, that kind of stuff. So, since the tractor is already literally down to the crank, we made the decision to go ahead and sell the old crank out of it and the rods. And that allowed us to put that money towards a 10-inch crank. We did not go with a billet aluminum one. I cannot afford that. I mean, they're $6,500. This is already stretching the budget pretty thin as is. So, but we did go with a 10-inch crank. And so that's going to take the tractor from, we're going to stay the same bore, 7.5, but that's going to take the tractor from 828 cubic inches to 883 cubic inches. That's going to be a big difference, and this thing is going to run really, really good. So now we need to get the crank put in. I have the crank sitting over there. We need to get the crank put in, and then as parts keep trickling in, we can keep going. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the engine. There's going to be some wiring and stuff like that we're going to have to do. And then, one second. And then eventually, whenever I get them, I have a set of hollow axles. So that's going to be a big weight saving. When I get those axles, if anybody wants these, they're going to be for sale. So we'll have to pull these out and put a set of hollow axles in it, you know, weight reduction. So yeah, that is where we're at with the G. Little bit by little bit, we need to get the crank put in. That's a kitty, and we're getting there. We're getting there, and I am flat out excited to run this tractor. Now, on to the A. You guys, a lot of you know this. We have a lot of new subscribers. Also, to all the people that's new around here, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm a guy that likes tractors. So, all right, back to the A. Boy, the neighbor came and bugged me. So, back to what I was saying. And I'm just kidding. I like all my neighbors, but they do like to talk. So, back to this thing. The John Deere A. I think in the last couple previous videos or something, I showed you a video, we were tearing it apart. So we want to put some pucks on the piston and get some more compression out of it to get some more power. Well, so we pulled the block and everything out to do all that. And as we were searching, we checked the crank on it right there. Not this one, but on the other side, there was a crack. So we're going to get a new crank for this. That's a 9-inch crank, and we're going to probably put a 9 1/4 inch crank in it. Get a little bit more stroke, and then probably same pistons. Or we thought about going with a smaller bore, and it'd be a straight bore. Instead of this bore, this is 5 7/8, and that has a step in the block. So we don't really know, but that's on the to-do list yet. The Reaper, it's just hanging out there. It did really good this year. It got points champion in the John Deere B. So this is going to be our main focus. We're going to be working on that, getting started on this pretty soon. So yeah. So there's a little bit of an update on the tractor. So let's go get some fuel. We got to go pick up some Renegade. And also another thing I got for the G while we were up there was this right here. And these. Those are belly brackets, and that bar goes to the back of the tractor for support. And then I picked up a set of fenders right there. Yeah. So we have some parts, and the cranks over there too. We got some parts so we can start, you know, putting things together and everything. So yeah, let's go take a road trip. Not much of a road trip, but go pick up some fuel and see how the rest of the day goes. Mainly wanted to make this video to give everybody a update about that G. I know I haven't talked about it in a while, so yeah, I'm excited to get it done. It's gonna be a wild tractor. So alrighty guys, I will see you at the next destination. Alright guys, so we just made it to the fuel place. So this is a new fuel dealer, literally right down the road from where I live. So let's go check it out. So we picked up our fuel, all strapped down. So we've been we teamed up with Renegade this year, and they have been an awesome company to work with. We run Renegade in all our pulling tractors, and they've been such a great company. So we wanted to pick up some fuel because we have some tractor pulls coming up, and we're out of it. So we got our fuel. So yeah, I'm gonna get my trailer unhooked and call it a night. Well, I was going to end the video off last night, but I decided I don't know what we're doing today or what we're getting into. So we're going to just keep filming. We got to get our fuel unloaded, so that's the plan for right now. Just like movie magic, we got off the trailer and inside the container. Oh, well, I got a little sidetracked, so we got the fuel unloaded. I had to do some measuring and stuff on the Big G. We're going to be doing some cutting on that before too long for to clearance for the new crank. And then I went over to a neighbor's. I've been doing some work for them, so I had to finish that up. Went and got dinner, and now I'm at the house. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. If you guys like it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the share button, all them buttons, and I'll hopefully get another video posted before too long. Yep, I'm hoping to start working on the G. Probably not next week. I got quite a bit of work next week, so I don't think I'll have much time to do much tractor work. But winter's coming, work's slowing down, so we'll be able to get some progress done on the tractors before too long. So, alrighty guys, we'll see you on the next one.